It's a big recall from Hyundai, and this is both from Canada and for Canada and for the United States, and I guess for the rest of the world as well. So I'm in Canada. I'm going to show you the notice that the Canadian owners did receive. There's a similar notice for American owners and so on. And this also works not just for the first original owner, but also for a second, for a person who bought the car used secondhand. So it's transferable. Now, what's going on is, like you may try to read here, it touches the 2.0 naturally aspirated 2.0 NA non-turbo engine, 2.0 turbo engine, 2.4 engine, so it's across all models. You can perhaps just take a moment and read which year are affected, but generally it's from 2011 to 2019. What's happening is early with low miles, some of the engines appear to have a manufacturing defect. And what that will cause at some point, even without any engine abuse, even with normal regular oil change, it will cause excessive road bearing damage. This is a mechanical damage that it's not repairable. Basically, the engine block, the bigger part of the engine, must be replaced. And again, this may happen on quite a few engines, and you don't know which one is going to be affected. Now, before I just go through this, I will show you, and I'll put in the comment section. Let me just this is for the United States. This is the site that the Hyundai owners in the United States, and again, you can check out the models and the years, can check with their VIN, vehicle identification number, is the big number that's at the bottom of your windshield as you look from outside the car, usually on the driver's side. So go on this site. I'll put the link in the comment section and check if your car had an update of software. But let me just go deeper into this. There's also a Canadian similar site which looks like this. And again, it shows you some of the models and you can check your VIN. Let's just see what the problem is, because actually Hyundai does not tell the complete story. So you may receive this notification, and this notification tells you that you need to have a sort of software update on your computer, on the car's computer. So basically just plug the computer and they upload the software. What this will do is, this new software, if it detects there is increased mechanical wear, it will throw, as you drive the car, we call that check engine, is that yellow light. They call it also MIL. It will start blinking and you will lose power on your vehicle. You may still be able to keep driving the car, but Hyundai tells you not to continue your road trip, just to stop the car and maybe have it towed right to the nearby dealership. It's really important to pay attention to this. Why? Because they can very easily tell you, oh, you did continue to drive the car for 2 more days, we are not going to cover the damage. So bring the car to Hyundai, and Hyundai will check if there's mechanical damage at that moment. So this indicator, the software they put in there, is just to kind of prevent the mechanical damage to get too severe. So they will check the car mechanically at that point. And at least in Canada, let me just see where I could see that. They did, that's the French version, sorry, let me just get to English one. So at least in Canada, there is a extended free warranty on the engine block. This is the mechanical part that gets affected, up to 10 years or 200,000 kilometers, which is equivalent to 135,000 miles or so. And it's whichever comes first, and again it applies to the second owner of the car as well. So if they detect, if you have this kind of malfunction, you lose power and you have the check engine light flashing, if they detect the problem, mechanical problem in the engine itself, they will replace the engine if it has under 200,000 miles or 10 years. So this again affects all cars, and I think it's absolutely essential if you want your engine to be covered by this car warranty. If you have this problem one day, it's absolutely essential to do all your oil changes exactly by the book recommended, the delay, the miles and the months recommended by Hyundai. Keep all receipts, and I think it's better maybe to get your oil change at the dealership. Maybe if you are doing at another place, really make sure you have everything very clearly documented, all maintenance, because they can very easily argue with owners and blame the owners, even though they know it's a defect from the factory. And by the way, there was an owner in the United States who could not provide those receipts for the oil changes. I'm not sure what the engine in the car was, but he was billed 10,000 US dollars for an engine replacement. So you don't want to get into that category. All right, so spare the word, share the information, and hopefully it's not going to happen to you, but you don't know it. And again, this can happen with very low miles on the car. Could be 30, 40, 80,000 miles. You don't know when it's going to happen, and you don't know if your car is going to be affected. This recall and software is going to be installed on all car, but you don't know if in advance if your car is susceptible to develop the mechanical problems. Thanks for watching.